Hello my Pixel Army, I am the Exogenesis and this is another episode of First Boot, Pixel Twitch basically official first impression show. In this episode we are looking at I Am Alive. It is by Ubisoft. It was released on the consoles back in March I believe, so it's actually quite an old game now when you actually think about it. And the PC version was cancelled all the way up until August the 23rd where they announced it was actually going to be bringing it to PC. I don't know why this is. Was it because of poor sales or what? I don't know. So it's kind of one of those games where I'm a little bit, is it going to be any good? But I'm happy to say I've played a small section of the game so far, and I haven't actually encountered that many problems, so that's actually really good. I Am Alive is basically a survival horror without the horror, mixed with Tomb Raider and Uncharted, when it comes to like the jumping around the actual environment. And it's got this kind of strange mechanic where you can bluff your enemies because ammo for your weapons is very, very scarce. But anyway, because this is a PC game, as always, we're going to look straight into the options menu to make sure we've got all these configurable options that we require as PC gamers. And on your video settings, you've got your brightness, full screen, your resolution, your anti-aliasing, your monitor aspect ratio, which keeps resetting to 4:3 for some reason, even though it is definitely recording in 16:9. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe just a little bug. These have got little sliders which can't be used because high is the maximum, so I don't know why they was included. Your I can't ever say that word, but filtering and vertical sync. It's not the biggest depth of options you're ever going to see in the game. There's lots of stuff that they could have added into the menu, which haven't been added, but it works. You can key map all your buttons, which is good as always. I don't know if there is anything which you can't map. There are a few little frustrations like fire, attack and roll are on the same key, jump and climb are on the same key. I kind of wish that they would allow you to bind every single function separately, but they don't unfortunately, so never mind, but it's not bad. Audio options as usual. We'll turn this up a little bit for recording, so we'll turn it up to 55. Oh, that's a little bit loud, but it'll do. Game settings, subtitles and free aiming, increased difficulty. I'm kind of disappointed that free aiming is actually an option. Sure, it should be an option if you are using a controller, but that should be automatic. It shouldn't actually just give you the option if you're using a mouse, and then you've got your difficulty options. Again, with a slider which you can't use, which is odd to say the least, but overall guys, I am very, very happy with the options that you get given with this game, so that's always a very good thing. Okay, so you got your achievements which show up in the menu, your credits which you can skip thankfully, and what we're going to do is we're going to start a new game. I didn't get very far in the actual test that I did already, and yeah, as always you get to watch the cinematics and I will start talking as soon as the gameplay starts. Enjoy guys. We'll stick it on normal.
Test. I'm not sure the sound is working. Wow, it works. This is a little awkward for me, but if you found this, then that means... Anyway, if you could try to deliver this video recorder to my home. That's in Havington, 27 Arbor Street. It's right in front of the park, and well, maybe, just maybe, someone will be there. Okay, this is basically my life. My backpack, climbing harness, flashlight, a couple of batteries, a pistol. I've never even fired a gun before. Anyway, there aren't any bullets in it, so... I can't believe I'm about to arrive. It's been almost a year now since the event. It only took me 4 hours to fly out east. The better part of a year to walk home. With any luck, I'll be back at our apartment in another couple of hours. I saw a lot of damage on the way here, but this looks different. There's more dust than anywhere I've seen. I wonder what it looks like inside the city. I know it's crazy, but I just have this feeling that I'll find you. Julie, without you and Mary, none of this makes any sense. Almost home. See you soon.
Okay, so it's about to kick into the gameplay. First off, we're going to look at some of the graphic problems, should I say. The game looks good, so don't think that I'm having a massive criticizing swoop right at the start, because
Our apartment is still there.
as you can see, the game looks quite nice. It's different. It's got a great aesthetic to it, even though the graphics aren't amazing. And when I say the graphics aren't amazing, let's have a quick look. Can we look at the floor? The texture work is quite bad, really. It's very, very blurry. Sure, I'm zoomed in, it's a third-person game, but just overall, the actual texture work is muddy at best. And this was a concern. Ubisoft did say in the features list that they've upgraded the graphics and the textures. I'm struggling to see that, and not that I've played the console versions, but I couldn't only imagine how bad the console versions must have been if these are the upgraded textures. But like I said, it's not a massive criticism, because overall this game does look very good. I'm looking for flaws, basically. When I look for flaws, you can find flaws.
Haven't in traffic. Oh, I missed it.
You'll see some more of the bad texture work on these girders, because like I mentioned, it's like Uncharted and Tomb Raider. You do an awful lot of climbing in this game, and we're going to get straight into that now. So let's jump over here, and then we've got to climb here. And as you can see, the texture work on these poles is rather low. But as you can also see, the aesthetic of the game it's great. It just works. It's one of the better looking survival games that I've seen. Like, if I'm comparing it to games like Resident Evil, then I prefer the aesthetic of this game, even if the graphics aren't as good as Resident Evil. Right, I've got to get over here quickly. I'm going to explain the stamina bar. That little white bar you can see above my character is the stamina bar. Whenever I am climbing, I am using stamina. If I run out of stamina, I fall to my death and it hurts. Basically, I die. So you really need to have a look around and kind of plan your route before just random climbing, because you don't want to get stuck halfway up a ladder with no energy at all. Can I drop down here? Yeah, I can. There we go. I think they designed the world really, really well, to be fair. Let's jump. I assume that I climb up here. I can't remember, to be honest. And we've got a ladder to see here.
You'll have to climb over those arch supports.
So, as you can see, my stamina is dropping quite fast, and you get these pop-ups every now and again telling you what's going on. Like, climbing jump instantly burns a large amount of stamina. Use climb and jump only when necessary. This one actually ends up quite close if I remember rightly, so you'll be able to see what happens when you start to run out of stamina. Ah, see, that was smart. I wouldn't have made it. So if I climbed up here, then I get to regain my stamina and carry on again. Sun is in my eyes. This game is using the Unreal Engine, which isn't known to be the most prettiest, like the prettiest of all the engines, especially on a game which has been in development since 2008, I believe. So the game's definitely been in development for a long, long time. See, my energy is going to get close to running out. I wanted to get close to running out, so I'm going to allow it to get close to running out. Okay, see, now, because I've run out of energy, every time I move, my stamina bar starts depleting. It's a different kind of stamina, because this is my overall stamina. And whatever I lose now will not be refilled. As you can see, the bar's shrunk. and there. So I have lost that much stamina. I can get that stamina back by using things such as, let's have a look at the inventory screen. So it's very much a normal inventory street. Can't get my words out today, guys. I do apologize. And I can have a look at this and it'll tell me what it'll give me back. So I will eat a can of food. My stamina is back up to full and my HP is back up to full. And then we just continue.
Well, it's still standing. Though Havington has seen better days.
The voice acting is quite good from what I've seen, to be honest. Definitely better than most games. It kind of reminds me of Max Payne 2 and 1. Max Payne 3 as well, but I believe this guy's name is Alex. I can't remember exactly, but he's got a very deadpan voice, which is good. It works. It's kind of depressing in these kind of settings. Let's do some monkey bars, lads. Oh, yeah, don't mess around with the camera. Just let it do what it wants to do. It almost fell. So we're almost out of this area now, and then I will be able to show you some of the other mechanics in the game, which would be good.
Huh, there's a ladder on that truck.
Does that truck really look safe? You're gonna risk it, mate? Of course you are. You're a boss. The climbing doesn't feel that fiddly. I was actually quite surprised. I expected it to be one of those where the camera gets stuck everywhere and all that bad stuff. But one thing I have to mention is, unlike games such as Splinter Cell Conviction, Ubisoft have done a really good job of getting these mouse and keyboard controls down right. It just seems to work. It just works flawlessly and feels natural, almost as if it was designed for it. So big thumbs up for that. Many developers get this wrong, but I like it. Okay, let's do another big jump. Yeah, let's make him use his energy. Just hanging around like a boss. One complaint I've seen online is about all this fog and smoke, like the visibility. I think it's really quite a unique atmosphere. There's not many games that have done like this. It kind of reminds me of Silent Hill, and it's good. Do enjoy that. I'll tell you what I do want this, what I do think about this game is, this is what I would like DayZ to be like. Like DayZ is a survival game, sure,
Get back up
but
the streets if I go through the sewer.
He's just talking to himself, isn't he? I always thought he was just saying this in his head. But yeah, DayZ in a mode like this would be quite cool. But now check this. This is actually really cool. I believe it might go into a loading screen first. I'm not sure. Yes, it will do. But now we're going to be able to talk about some of the mechanics when it comes to enemies, which is good. So let's just check the map. So I'm all the way up here now. I've just crossed the bridge. So I started here. And I need to get to my apartment, which is here. Doesn't seem too far, does it? But obviously when a city's crumbling behind, like around you, it's not going to be the easiest thing to get to. Now yeah, this is not an enemy.
Who's that?
But
I don't want any trouble. I'm already gone.
Get back, or you will get shot.
So if you're approaching on even an NPC, this guy's not an enemy. He's not after killing me.
You really want to die here?
No, I don't.
I'm watching you. Don't even think about coming back. That's it. Just keep
So you saw how it made me react? What is really cool is that's how enemies react to you also when you've got your weapon out.
There's a lot of dust down there. Pretty thick.
Can I climb down here? No, I don't want to climb down there either way. So let's see if we can jump into an enemy's path and show you the actual how they react and what really, in my opinion, makes this game so unique and atmospheric. It adds an awful lot to the atmosphere. I kind of wish that that people in real life. What's going on here? yeah, horrible things are going to happen to that woman. I kind of wish that people in games like DayZ reacted so realistically, but because obviously it's a video game and you've got no consequence, people don't act realistically. This would be great if all these kind of scenarios happened in a game like that, but they don't. So this is personally, I have to say, going to be your first best choice when it comes to witnessing what survival is like in a post-apocalyptic world. I don't believe any game has done it as well, and possibly no game is going to do it as well ever again, which is, well, no, they will do it better than this in future, I'm sure they will, but right now that's how it feels. So
I could force open this gate with something.
Huh? Hey you! I can see you!
So as you can see, this guy's after me. I've got a gun.
No problem.
So I pointed at him,
No, please don't.
and he panics.
Step back. Okay.
Press space to order him back. What's interesting about this, guys, is this gun is empty.
Step back.
But he doesn't know that. Weapons are very, very rare in this game. And look, he drops his machete. Perfect.
Better keep this with me.
And now we get into an even bigger fight, which I think you'll not enjoy, obviously, but I think it'll shed some light onto what you're actually getting into if you get this game.
Hey, you! I can see you.
You are facing several enemies. Don't equip your gun, let them approach you and attack by surprise with E. So let's remain panicked.
Well, what do we have here?
Then let's surprise kill him when he's not expecting it. I've got one bullet now. Think twice before shooting. Bullets are very rare. And literally, I've never had more than a couple of bullets at once.
No need for that, really.
So I can shoot this guy.
I'm at your mercy.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. So we'll strike.
Hey.
Now there's two. I've got one bullet.
You shoot, you better kill me. Really?
Do I want to save the bullet? Do I want to try and fight these guys? Can I line them up and get two with one? Let's have a look. No. But he's still scared. So then we struggle kill, get into a quick time event, and I stab him right in his guts. And the guy is no more. Just out of interest, let's restart from the last checkpoint. Because I made a mistake here the first time.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
So we'll kill this guy like we just did.
Away.
Back off.
He's gonna hurt. No need for that, really.
Then we'll put this guy down. And then what's the mistake?
You shoot, you better kill me. Otherwise you're dead.
The mistake is to try and save your bullets.
You made a big mistake.
Because the guys are stupid.
No need for that. Really?
They'll just go at you. I can luckily kill them now, but
That's an empty gun. Payback time.
see, he knew it was empty because I tried to fire when I had no bullets left. So the way they react is really quite clever, and I'm half dead now, so I haven't got anything to actually eat or drink. Oops, wrong button. Alright, so I need food desperately. I'm beat up. I've got a little bit of a limp on me for good measure. So let's just carry on this way. Oh, it appears that I can't move as fast when I'm beat up. Interesting. I didn't realise that the first time. What's this? Ah, so I've got painkillers. What will painkillers do? Give me a little bit of HP. Yeah, I've got back to full speed again now, so that's good. Let's have a look at the map. Where's the map button? Oh, it's tab, isn't it? So I need to go down this alley and turn right. So actually, which way would be the best? Realistically, down here. There's a locked door there, so this must be the way. This is where I turned off before and decided that I would actually record you guys the first boot. So from now on, It is blind. We'll play for about 5 more minutes and see what happens. The sound design is really good. Okay, I have watched a review from one publication on this game that mentioned about a med pack, and I believe, just assuming that the clip that they used in the review may be now. So as you can see, I'm at half HP. Yeah, this is it.
Who are you? He's my son. They stabbed him. He's gonna bleed to death if we can't find something to treat this wound.
So this guy's about to die. I'm on less than half HP. I've got 1 med kit. I can give it to this guy and help him, or I can keep it. Unlike a lot of games, there is no overriding kind of good bad mechanic. Basically, it's all left to how you act.
Thanks so much.
There's no
How did you get this?
reward per se for doing one thing over another. I got a victim helped, so I'm assuming that eventually there will be a kind of achievement if I help 20 victims or whatever. But overall, it is left down to me to decide: should I keep the medkit? Should I save a random guy? Do I need it? Will I come across anything soon? And that's a really interesting mechanic. So where am I now? Okay, so I can go through this house. I can go around there. This guy, what does he want?
Hey, you.
What? We don't share, get out. Okay, so I can't do anything to her. I could try and attack her by sneaking up, I suppose.
This old woman's hot.
Oh! And that old lady just dropped me like a bitch. Yeah, and as you can see the retries on the corner, when I run out of retries, that is it. Game over. Dead. Starts again from the last level the last chapter. So the retry doesn't give you all your HP back as well. You just carry on from what you had. So obviously I don't want to risk trying to fight that woman. She's obviously got issues, which I don't want to mess with personally. Just get back to the apartment. I think we're really quite close now, aren't we? Yeah, very, very close. We'll see what they have to do in the apartment, if there's any cinematics. And then we'll walk and I'll wrap up the video. That looks untextured. Because the textured one there looks great. It's just kind of, with the graphics, it's a mixed bag, but don't do what I'm doing. Don't look around for texture work. You'll be disappointed. It doesn't even line up. You'll be disappointed if you look at the texture work. But let me spin round 10 times. And now look at the world.
Well, the apartment's still standing. That's a good sign. Wasn't sure I'd ever see this place again.
Okay, let's go in here.
Home sweet home. Mary? Julie? Are you there? There's no one here.
Okay. So let's keep looking.
Looks like they left in a hurry.
It sure does. Looks like you might be able to get changed on as well. Looks like they're your clothes that have been left. At least these are kind of viewable. Okay. I saw what I was looking for. There was a camcorder on the actual fireplace. Okay, so they left in a hurry, so why were they stacking up newspapers? I must ask. A magazine rack in your house. Oh, it looks like a mini office. Interesting. Anyway, let's just do this and then I'll wrap up after this cinematic.
I remember that day. What's this?
We have to go now because of the earthquakes. The evacuation team is waiting for us. We'll be taken to one of the emergency shelters. It's very hard to get precise information about the evacuation plan. I have no idea where we'll be in the next hour. If only you were here, I would tell you that I forgive you. For everything. For now, all we can do is pray that you're alive. And if you are, I know you'll come back here. We'll try to stay in Haventon, but we'll go wherever's safest. With Mary, I can't take any risks. We love you. Not a moment goes by that we're not thinking about you. Try to find us. We'll be waiting for you. Julie and Mary, May 23rd.
May 23rd. That's almost a year ago. Julie. I'm so sorry that you've had to go through all this without me. Earthquakes, dust storms. Then what came next? The food shortages, hunger, thirst. Where could you be now? This year was so long already. While I walked back, I was thinking I was just hoping to find you standing here. How could I? Oh, shit!
Okay, so that seems to be the premise of the story. Find your missing wife and child. Yes. Oh. What's that?
I haunt you.
What's that? Is that child?
Mary!
No, no.
What the?
Mary!
Okay, I was about to wrap it up, but I'm interested. It's not the controls, that's me just being bad. Come on, come on. Sprint, sprint, sprint.
Mary, wait!
Where? Where? I can't see. Must have gone that way.
Mary, it's me!
Oh, there she is. Okay, so anyway. Can I climb over that? Can I get around it?
It's Daddy!
Let's climb. Come on. I can hear her crying.
Damn it, I can't reach it.
Oh.
That kid's smarter than you. She'll come out.
Leave her alone. She doesn't have anything you want.
Hey, you! We don't much like uninvited guests.
Okay, so I'm gonna get a
Chill, dude.
bullet off this guy, aren't I? Okay.
At your mercy.
Oh. Oh, that's to be a bug just before the end. Anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. I recommend that you go out and get this game. It is, what, £12 or $15? The game looks good. It's got a decent story from what I can tell. The mechanics seem to work great. and it's cheap. There's nothing that you can really complain about. And if you buy it now before, I think it's September the 13th, you actually get another free game from Ubisoft as well. It's not a great game, but it's a free game, and a free game is always a free game, which is a free game. So yeah, anyway guys, don't forget to slap that subscribe button for some more PC gaming goodness. And yeah, check the outro and then GTFO my video. Peace out.